All right, here we go. Let's get it again. Had to set everything up there. And now we can start coding this thing. And I can hear my echo for some reason. Why is that? Okay, here we go. And all right. I want this add income button to not be shown like that. So thank you for the like. So let's start out by first. I feel like my music is way too high, low key. And it's better. All right, I need to make these buttons do something and interact with the rest of this code. And I want this income button to not have that border around it. So let's go ahead and change that. So if I go to income, add income, add income, this border right here on this, I want to get rid of it. So I think I'm just gonna add the no border class here. So no dash border, and that should fix that issue. All right, so fix the no border issue. Yep. And I like that button like that because it just looks better, because nothing on here has a border and these do. So that's good. So now we need these buttons to actually do something. And I think I'm gonna take this hoverable off. I don't really like that, but I do like it for these because they got a border. I'm gonna take these hoverables off of this. I just don't necessarily like that. So hoverable, we're gonna delete. And we don't want these hoverable anymore. There we go. Yeah, I just want them to be static. Don't want that one to be hoverable either. So let's go ahead and take away the hoverable true there. So yeah, none of that is hoverable anymore. And yep, add income there. So there's a couple of different routes I can take. I have buttons here, which I can keep those, or I can just have add income here. And I can add another one that says like your total savings, and like to add money to my savings. Now, there's a couple of different things you can. I could make it so if you take money out your income, it adds it to your savings. Or I can just like have you add money to your savings. So I think that what I'm gonna do, just add money to the savings, and savings and income be different. And just add a button here that says add savings. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. But you also need something that's this budget. Oh, your savings to make. So you got monthly limit and you got remaining on all the money that you budgeted. So budget apps should have a couple different concepts. So the main concept is this remaining and this limit. So let me see. So where it says total budget, and then remaining is gonna be the money that you spent. So let me go back to context here. I go to budget context. And this remaining is basically added up. Let's see. Take these buttons off. Let me just make that side button do all that. So remove those two buttons. Perfect. I just had the add income button do that for me. Okay. So I hit add income. I want to be able to add more income here. So this button, this add income button, needs an on click. So on click, and on that on click, we want to do some things. So we're gonna have event, and then let's just console.log that event real quick. And so let's go console. Take that away. This is not how I remembered it yesterday. Right there. That breaking point is not it. The breaking points here are busted. But the breaking points here are fine. So let me fix that issue first. The breaking points here are bad. So yeah, like for a min width of this, a min width of that. A min width of this. So they have a min width of this, so it's going down basically. So when you a min width of this, I need to know exactly where we are right now. So we are currently, let's go to responsive. Oh, that's, see when it changes. It changes right at 720 or 768. Yeah. So right here. So this card large really should be, guessing 100. This one should be 100 as well. Yeah, so it should be 100 here. So all honesty, it shouldn't change until it hits this one right here. So let's just paste those, and then it should be 100 here. Yeah, should be 100 right there. Oh yeah, just like that. Yep. So let's check the responsiveness now, see what we get. Yeah, once you get to that range, like right in here, it goes full blown transactions. Oh yeah, love it. Now after that, it looks bad. After like, but nobody's using a device that is this like that small, so that's cool. Okay, loving everything that's going on. Now it's time to add that on click. So console.log this on click. So if I hit add income, if I go to console, you can see this on click is actually working. I wonder. I'll do it next time. Okay, so I want to add that. I want that on click to do some things. Let's say console, the handle click equals hitting the wrong keys. equals something. What do we want this to do? I want it to handle that, add that pop-up like on the other page. So let me go to my overview page. And so if you look on the overview page, scroll up, it should be called handle pop-up that is shown to true. Okay, so that's how I end up doing it throughout the entire thing. Okay. Had to make sure that's what I did. All right, so if I simply go to get rid of this and so we need this. Let's just copy this right here. So it's on and set is shown like here. So handle pop-up. Handle pop-up is gonna go where that overview state is not defined. Use state. I can take this off. Handle pop-up is assigned, is shown the sign, invest content is fine, but it's never used. Okay, haven't used those yet, but that's fine. So what we're gonna do is go to that button. Cause the button basically is gonna set is shown to true. And right here, we're going to set is shown. Or not set is shown, we're gonna handle pop up right here. So if we hit add income, good. Console.log shown. So is shown like that is shown. And if I go to console, you see true right there. If I refresh, set is shown, it's gonna be false. But if I hit add, it's gonna be set to true. Perfect. And so go back to overview. So this layout right here. Let's change this to is shown question mark. And then if it is shown, we're going to do layout. This is a conditional class. So is shown. So we go in. You see is shown. If it is shown, it's going to show your layout. If not, it'll show pop-up background. So now if I click it, wait, refresh. If I click it, now it's showing that background like that, and it's faded. But from what I see, what I'm gonna have to do is take this entire thing and down, get the rapid, and that div. And this div needs that space. Now if I hit it, all of that goes blank. You still can click on overview, go back, but you can also click here and you can see how that's like this. It just gives you this. And you can hit close, which is set is shown to false and it's back. So now I have this and we're close to getting this up and working. So now what we're gonna do is add a component. We'll go to components and the events. So we have the budget form event right here. We have the investment form, and I really should put event, like name the budget form event, because something is happening. So the event is that it's fading away, and then you're getting the pop-up to show. So what we're going to do is add another one. So we're going to add another one here. So we're going to call this one income form. I guess I could just name these forms instead of events, right? But I like how events look. So with this, we're going to go back to our budget, and let me zoom in a little bit so people can see. And so we're going to scroll all the way back up. We're going to import this right under the, let's import it here. So import, and then we're going to say budget form. So budget form, like that. Just about forgot what I named it. So it's in the events coming from. And then dot slash events slash budget form, like that. Go back to our budget form. And I saw budget and got confused. Should be income form, like this. Okay, let's go to that income form. And income form doesn't have anything right here yet. So RAFCE right here. And I don't know why it gave me these brackets, but that's cool. All right, there we go. So now that we have that, what we can do now is go back to our budget and let's scroll down. We can delete that console.log, bring the space back. And so we want the form to be like right in here. So what we're gonna do is go, what exactly do I want this? Let me get rid of budget form and let's go to overview real quick. Pages, not layout. We want not context. Pages, that's right. And we want the overview page. Okay, on the overview page, what we're gonna do is see right there. This is important. So is shown and budget input is shown citizen. So we want it to look exactly like that. And we'll just add it right at the top, just like that. So this div right here, we're gonna add it there. And it's gonna be called income form, like this. Oh goodness, there we go. Okay. Income form. It says input form import as income form was not found in income form. Possible exports. So income form. Income form. That's odd. Yeah, overview budget form. I don't know why they keep doing that, but that's definitely not it. Not noticing this. Budget form has already been declared in overview. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Go back to income form. Budget. So income form. And then income form was not found in budget form, which makes sense, right? There we go. Income form. Perfect. So income form is not found in events income form, which is weird, but let's say import. Import income form. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't broken down like that. Now we hit add income. Ooh. Okay, there we go. It gets blank like that. But we don't have anything in budget and income form yet, so you're not gonna see anything. But the reason why this works is because it says get rid of budget form. So right here is shown. So if it's shown as true and income form. So I'm gonna put the income form in there. All right, so let's go to income form. What we're gonna do is if I hit this, income form should show up somewhere on here, right? Oh, I know why. If I go to budget form, you need a certain class in order for this to actually show up, right? So right here, this div style display is shown block. If not, you want it to be none. So this is the most important key of the entirety of this app. So this right here, and let me go ahead and block that out like that. Is shown is not defined. Of course, we want is shown, and we want shown. I think that's the one. Let me go back to budget. So it is shown and set is shown. So we need both of those. Is shown and set is shown. All right. So now I say hello inside of this div, and I go to budget. Hit this. I like how I can still move those. Like that's still like enable. You can still scroll, but you can't click anything, which is perfect. Okay. So for some reason, hello is not displaying right here, which is odd. If I hit add income, hello should display here. Let me inspect the element real quick, see what we got going on. Not detecting anything. But it maybe is because I need a div inside of the div in order for it to work. Go to budget form and see. No. That should be enough for it to work. So I got div style display is shown, block, none. Oh, I think I understand. I think if I go to form pop up, I think that form pop up, the form pop up has a z index of 9. Okay, got it, got it, got it. I wonder, I like something's going on. So let's go ahead and form. I need budget form. And do I need all of these? Probably. Okay, let me pop up. It's like this, or it might just be pop-up form like this. And let's go to budget form one more time. All right, we're going to right here. We want to handle close. Set is shown is not defined, and that's because I need to put it right here, like that. There we go. That should work. And it's showing up now, but for some reason that class is not right. Let me go to CSS, pop up form, and see what we get now. No, still not showing up. It's showing up, but like it's still blurry. I feel like the pop-up form should give it that. I'm not 100% sure why this is not doing what I expected to. Yeah. Maybe because of the position that I have this. Now that shouldn't be it though, because on my overview, I kind of have it in the same position almost. Oh, it's outside of this. Okay. So I got to be outside of it. Okay. So I can have a div here and come back with a div here. Add that class name here. Take this away. And then add a div way down here. Now we got like crazy amount of divs here. But if I hit add, oh yeah, that's working perfectly. Exactly the way that I want it. Perfect. Okay. Now if I go to add form, we can say add income and start actually adding these to the form. Okay. So first thing we need to do is add oh yeah, we're gonna be using use state up here. So income form. I like the styling of this, so I want the context is here. And income form. And then am I gonna be using budget context? I think so. Const budget context equals use, and that's not right. Context budget context. We're gonna call it budget. I think that's one we're gonna be using. We'll go back and see. So we need category for these different things. So we need a category for your primary and your secondary in the add income form. So primary and secondary should be what we are looking at. And maybe we can put savings in there too. And you can just have it as a placeholder of 0. So it can just be one button for everything. So add incomes or savings. We can put or savings here. And we say add income or savings. So I've got incomes or savings. And we do need a name. So on this income form, and have name, and we don't have set name, so const, and we'll say set name, and I could say name and set name, and then that's gonna be equal to use state, and it'll just be empty string. So got name, which honestly, if we just add an income, we don't necessarily need a name. We just need the primary and secondary. Yeah. So we just need primary, secondary, contributions, and withdrawals. And so what we could do, honestly, go to overview here. Like this had categories. We need just these numbers. We just need the cost for each one, and we need like a way to identify it. So let's see. So we need primary, secondary, contribution, withdrawal. So primary, set primary, and then let's copy this a couple times here. So I need primary, secondary, set secondary. And that contribution is, I'm gonna change that. So primary. So set. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Let's see, target. Set name, target. We're gonna say set primary. Form idle label name. Not what we need. We need this right here. Copy. Not gonna set the min to 0 on this one. So it doesn't necessarily need a minimum, but you can have one if you want to. So add income. Okay. Looking all right so far. Add income or savings. So what we're gonna do is say primary income. So you can add to your primary income. And then actually primary income, secondary income, like that. And then we can do the same thing for primary savings and then secondary savings. You may have a secondary savings. So I think about naming something else. You got primary savings, secondary savings, and you can name one of it primary savings, and then long term and short term. Kind of like that. So long term, short term. Like that. So you got your primary income, secondary income, long-term savings, and your short-term savings. I like that. All right. And all of these change like because we got to change the name. So the name here, we're gonna name it secondary, and then secondary income. And then we'll name this primary income. But you can name this whatever, but it don't really matter. Long term savings. And then short dash term dash savings. Like that. Now they should change individually. Oh yeah. On change, set primary. So now what we got to do is set these different things. So set secondary, set long term, and then set short term. You may be saving for like a vacation or something. Just never know. So I'm gonna copy this, paste a couple times. So primary, secondary, long term. Set long term. Set short. Set short term. Short. All right. So there we go. Everything looks pretty good. So add incomes or savings. Add income or savings. And this box is just styled how everything else is styled, really. Nothing flashy here like the rest of the app, just a little form. And then we can close that form. So now we just have to set these forms up to actually work with what is going on. So let me go to my budget form, scroll up. And so inside of this, we got handle submit here. And then it's gonna actually do everything for us. So let's add this handle submit form here again. So income form. Okay, so handle submit, unexpected category, not defined, cost not defined. Okay, so what we gotta do is go to our we gotta go to our context, budget context, and see what we got here. So what we're really looking at is income, side hustle, investment, retirement, and we're actually gonna add something here. So I'm gonna say, I think we're gonna say name, and we're gonna call it, let's say retirement. Name, investment, retirement amount. I just not noticed that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take this. I'm gonna say name, long term savings, and then short term savings, and then amount for short-term savings will be $200. Long-term savings, let's say we have about $1,000 in the bank, and then it's about 200 for short-term, saving up for something small. And then you got investments, and then you got, that should be name, retirement amount 2,000, investments another 1,000. So short term and long term. So if we go back to the income form, and in our budget here, we gotta go here and say budget is budget, like that. And then name is name, which we're not using name, so we just gonna exit that out. So budget, and we're not using cost. All we need is the budget. And then you got the UID, which we're not really using either. So we're not using the UID either. And then it's a cons transactions, add transaction. So this is not a transaction, this is a budget. So let's go here, and then it's a add transactions. It's going to change this. So what we got to do is change this code, and if we simply add a comma, and I think I did this in the investments right here. So we need to switch in the case. So that's a case, add watch list, and it kind of have to look like this. Gotta have to do that different. Kind of have to look like that. So this is gonna be a little different. What I want to do, I want to add that up top. So case, add, and I'm gonna say budget, and then watch list state, and then it will be budget like that, and change this to budget. All right, everything's looking good. If I refresh, it should come back. So now if I come here, let's say const. See, at first it was transactions, and then you had it like this. Const budget. Payload budget. Like that. And if I go to my budget form, the name, I need these three things. So if I go to income form, I have budget in there, but I don't need that. So const budget. So primary, it's gonna be set to primary. And then secondary is gonna be set to secondary, so forth, so on. But I gotta change this, so it shouldn't be that, but I'm gonna put it that way. And then last but not least, short term should be equal to short term, but it should be, this has to match these down here in terms of, like I said, name, short term savings. Like on this, it should match. So if I go back to overview, say I got one person extra in here watching, appreciate you for watching. So if I go to overview in here, and let me know if the screen is long enough. I don't know if it's too small for some people to see, but it may be. But anyway, let's continue. So if I go overview, and I'm looking at my, not overview, I'm looking at my budget form. So budget form, name is name, categories. So cost transaction, name is name, category, cost is cost. So I go budget, I'm in budget context, and you go transaction, name is name, category, like this, and UUID, ID equal UUID. And so in this one, I'm in the budget, name, I need name and the amount. So name is going to be, I did name is name, which won't necessarily work for what I'm trying to do. I need to override the budget and add to the, like, what it is. So the name is the identifier. So name is long-term savings. So I guess I need to, I think that's add budget, not budgets from the S. So name, so I need name and amount, name, income. So these names I think are gonna have to match. So like here. If I add an on click. Console.log. Inspect. I do not see a button. Oh, there it is. Okay, I figured they weren't gonna do anything. So in the primary, it's 6,000, which is here. You need that name, income, amount, 6,000. So what you gotta do is what you need, like amount. You need this amount. To be primary. Like that. So name. I guess it's easy on which card because category is category. ID is UUID. Name is name. Cost is cost, category category. So I had each one of those, which I guess on this one, I need a ID because I have an ID. Yeah, if I have an ID. ID, name, and amount. Oh, and then what I can do is just have a drop down form. And then it could have income, side hustle. Yeah, I could do that. And then here, investments and retirement could just keep taking out. And I can add investment like this. Just add an entirely new form for it. And that may break something in the investments. Oh no, I didn't. Overview. No. Nothing's broken. Okay, cool. That's broken. Kinda. We fixed that. uh, Hello, brother. How's it going? Says Lope. How you say that? How you say your name, man? What's going on? How you doing, man? Doing good? Hope you doing good, bro. Hey. All right. Let's see. Let's continue. So if pop out chat and then got it. All right, and then or you can set your watch card there. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. So I got the UUIDs here. So need ID, name, and amount. So let's go to budget and ID, UID, ID, name, name's name, amount is primary, and then amount is primary. So I think that's all I need. I think that's all I need. And we're just gonna update one at a time. We pick category, and then you can submit it. I think that's the route I'm gonna take, because if you can't update the name, so if I'm clicking here and see, then you'll be able to just choose. So what we're gonna do is take away probably take away those. Hit close overview, because if I hit this, you got name, category, like that, and then got costs. So name, category, and costs. I'm thinking on the other one I can have name, which you're not gonna type the name, gonna give you a drop down list. Category, well, actually just the name and costs, because what we're updating is a little different. We don't need name here. All we need is name and cost. Name and cost. We don't need that. So we need that category, name, and cost. And that's all we need. So that's what we can do. And then you'll be able to update for each whatever one you want to update for. Perfect. That's a perfect idea. So what I need is basically this right here. And like that. And then we're gonna go back to income form, and we're going to delete all except for one. All but one. I'll delete it like that. And then topography. And then we're gonna have it like this. So categories is gonna be budget. And then inside of budget, we'll say, yeah, on change set. So right now, we don't need we just need name, the amount, and then set amount. And then you need const, so name, and amount. That's all you need, name and amount. So name and amount. That's all we need right now. And then, like I said, set primary is now going to be set name. And then we can delete this on click right here. Don't need that on click. And actually, I lied. It's going to be set amount here. This is going to be set amount. And it's going to be, the label is going to be amount. And that you still ain't working. Going to say amount. And then name will just be amount. It's a lot simpler to do it this way. So here we go. Primary is not defined. Set category is not defined, which is fine. So set categories here is going to be to set name. I'm going to set the name. Primary is not defined. So here on primary, amount is actually just going to be equal to amount because we have amount up here. Perfect. So now we have, go to budget, add. So now I have income, side hustle, long terms, and short-term savings. So what I want to do is go in here and I actually want to make these look a little bit better by just giving them a better name. So income, secondary income, and we're going to say long term savings, and like that. And then now we add income here. Let me refresh a little bit. So add income category, like that, income, budget, and we're going to go to budget form, income form. And in income form, we're going to change this label to do I want to name a category? Let's say income or savings. Oh, just name it type. There we go. So type income. So to add to the income, and you want to add 400 to the income. Hit submit, and we're not going to change yet, but that's fine. We're going to change here soon. So after that, what we're going to do is change the payload right here. And so on this payload, it says payload budget, type add budget. Okay, I think we got everything that we just about need. Name and amount, and then set name. So name is name, amount is amount. If I go to console, what I want to do is console.log, and then in the console.log, I want to get budget out of console.log. I'm not getting budget. Am I not getting budget out of budget context? Oh, I know why not, because I just need to hit add income first. Okay. So now I'm getting the amounts here. So I got name, I have amount. So amount is amount. Got set amount, set name. So if I go here, set name, and we're setting the amount, and submit, type primary, submit, and then the submit is going to be this payload, add budget. Make sure everything's right. Add budget, return. Okay. So what we're going to do is type income, and then go add 100. Hit submit. Should actually add 100. to this line. So let me go back to add income again. And let me see what's going on. So we're getting something, but name is undefined and amount is undefined. So it's adding it, and I know how to combine these if they have the same properties, but we're not getting any properties right now. So why aren't we getting any properties? The only property that is actually getting added is this. The name property is getting added, and the other property is not getting added. So let's console.log. So console.log name, like that. And let's see what we get here. So name on 47 is undefined. So got set name. So if you go to set name on select, if I go to tab income, it should actually be secondary income. So set name to E. But all honesty, doesn't seem like it's working. It should be like E dot. Okay, here we go. Like it should be like E dot target dot value or something. So that should fix that problem. I paste that here. Let's refresh now. And so if I go here, I go to add income, and I go secondary. I click it. Amount 100. Submit. I go back to add income. So still getting undefined for some reason. Why is that? So on change, set name to E target value. Go to my budget context. Income budget form. So input on change. No, that ain't what I'm looking for. Look for select on change. Okay, never mind. This is right. So select on change should just be E. So this is correct. Copy. And I think this is wrong. That would have got to be. So got to be budget.map. And this has to be wrong. Or something. Hey, no, that can't be wrong. That can't be wrong. Because it's showing up here. If I hit income, I will say I had to hit this twice. So value. Let me see if I delete that. What does it do? No. Add income. Submit. So name and amount it's not working. So I wanna let me constant log amount. So amount isn't working either. See, amount ain't even. You put W's in that. That's supposed to be a input number. But that's not exactly what's going on. So form item, name, input number. Copy. Hmm. 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 I don't know why it ain't working. We're gonna figure it out though. Let me refresh. Add income. I got the incomes I want. Now I would say why when like if I'm here and I hit it once, it goes straight away. But if I'm here and then I add it, like I gotta hit it twice. So I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to just take this whole form and just delete this whole thing up, like delete all the form items, and then just start over with a brand new form. Okay, so let's do it like this. So we have a form, and let's go to budget form. I got a budget form, right? And so I have I need to add this category like this. So I got form item category. Select form item. So I got this. So I'm gonna add this first. So copy. And then inside the income form. But for this one, it's not gonna be categories, it's gonna be budget. Oh, I think I know why. Because budget, the budget. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's doing what I want. Transactions, budget. Okay, never mind. So, and then you have to, if I go to income form, so budget, so set name. About that. So it still doesn't, still just, if I hit it, I had to hit it twice, which is odd. Hmm. I think I know why. I think the main reason why it ain't working because I'm not in the second level like I am in this one. So I say I did categories, got name. They added the transaction stuff. Very confusing. Indeed. Add income. And I had to click it twice. Form item. Hmm. Set name is making it do that. use Ovion. Dang, bro, I keep missing these messages. Messages try to use instead of and use state. And that. I showed me. I gotta set my thing up so I can't keep missing these messages. Like he said that message and he like this message. Ovion. Man, I can't pronounce your name, homie. But this ain't working like I want it to either. It's like this entire form is not doing what I want it to do. So I'm gonna trash it. And do it like that. I'm just gonna take this whole thing, paste it. And then I'm just gonna change what I gotta change. So we got set category, which should actually be set to set name. We got categories, which is actually budget. And we have set cost, which is actually amount. Is something at the top? I got React in. No. I'm pretty sure I got everything. But maybe because it's set name. I'm gonna change it to type. Name is type. No, that ain't it either. For some reason, this is not working the way that I want to. Name seems to be working okay. It's working, but it ain't got the same properties. There's an improvement. I had 2 people in the stream, even though I didn't get a chance to interact with them. I've had 2 people in the stream, which is a great improvement. So go to budget, add income. Let's see, when you click it though, that works now. This still does not work. Still gotta click it twice. If I click long-term income, I had to hit income again, which wouldn't be a big deal if it actually worked the way I wanted it to. Console. And then const name, set name. See, I did that earlier. See, I was like, okay. So I put oh, okay, I'm tripping, bruh. Oh, I'm tripping. Okay. I know I'm sleepy. That all my fault. Okay. That's what I was doing. Man, you know what? I appreciate it, homie. Because I'm up late at night and I'm tired. And I wonder what I was doing. So set name. Oh my goodness. I go to bed now. This is amazing. Oh, beyond, you are a lifesaver. I don't know if you ever hear this. I don't know if you're listening to what I'm saying right now, but you are a lifesaver. I was like, bro, this dude is a genius. Okay. So name is name. I was doing everything right the entire time. Let's see. Thank you. I don't know if you're gonna come back and watch this or ever watch this again. If you see me live again, you might. But he just saved my time and effort. Because I was struggling. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish this. So budget. That name. And then set type. So right. Submit cost. I want to change that to amount. And check. So this, I'm gonna change, delete that. I don't even need that anymore. And this right here, set name like that, and close. Add. I see. Oh, he probably left again. I was like, bro, I really do appreciate it. He probably gone. But anyway, so I don't want this to say category. I want this to say type. And let's see, close, add income. Add income. I need to refresh. Add income. There we go. Type, amount, and there it is. Okay. So if I add 10, and then see we get refresh. So name is name, amount is amount. Everything looks to be working currently. So if I go to add income and make sure I console.log. So console.log budget like that. And then so I got my budget. So got ID, name, all that. So I want to change on add to the income, which is the primary income. And then I want to add 100 to that. If I hit submit, let's see what happens. Not getting that change, but it's doing what I think it's supposed to do. Something else is off. So we got dispatch. We have the UUID. We have the handle submit. Primary submit button, handle submit, type payload. What are we forgetting here? So let me see. So we're gonna say console.log name. See if the name is actually getting. So add income like this. Oh yeah, everything is insane. Okay, this says 5 now. Okay, yeah, it's doing what I wanted to do. Perfect. So what I needed to do now is to take, wait a minute. See, this has a different UUID. So do I actually want to have a UUID and make it unique? I need that to combine. So let me take the UUID off and see. Maybe it will combine if I take that off, but it probably won't. I'm probably gonna have to combine them together, which I know how to do that. So let me refresh. And if I go add income, type, secondary income 100, submit, and then go back to add income. We got 5 now, which it just has this. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm adding. We don't want to change the UIDs. We don't really need UID either. So let's go back to budget form, budget context, and we're just going to take, wait, I want to keep that, but I want to take the UUID off. Like this. 1120, a little bit. No doubt. So let me see if I refresh. I don't think it's gonna automatically do it for me. I don't think. Add income at 100, hit submit. Go back to income. Yes, at 5. So we got 2 incomes. We got to combine these, even though they have the same. So inside of the budget context, when we do this, so budget equals state budget, we're going to have to add these together, which I'll do that in the next stream. So thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in